We're gonna go through this fun box here. I'm gonna do a little boomerang action for Instagram Live. Look at that. Behind the scenes Instagram action right now. Go and follow this. Bass Leader Fishing. Alright. So this little box here. Got some casting rod sleeves. Red, white, and blue. Old Glory, you know how it is. So this is, there's the Blue Tungsten logo. We'll put it on. I got a couple rods that don't have rod stocks, as you can see here. This is on a 7-foot heavy. I mean, that's pretty much perfect. So this will get you probably to about a 7.5, at least protecting the guides. I mean, that goes down the whole blank of the rod, pretty much to the handle there, the reel seat rather. This out. And the way I'm storing these anymore, I've been wanting more socks for a while, so decided to give these guys a try, being that since I put a huge order in for some more tungsten weights anyway. So this here is the 21-piece Pro Pack. So we've got 16th ounce, we've got 1/8 ounce. We have got some quarters somewhere right there, 3/8, some half, 3/4, and then 1 ounce. And then I went and bought 1.5 ounces, obviously, for some more flipping action. But that right there, including that 1.5 ounces, this is everything you get for that $40 price, which is an excellent price for this amount of tungsten. Not to mention the the lineup of weights. But with 1.5 ounces, you've pretty much got everything from really light finesse stuff, 1/8, 1/4 ounce, and then you get into decent sized weights, half, 3/4, 1 ounce. So it can vary between whether you're throwing a worm or whatever you're doing. I've used your stuff a lot. I made that $1.99 deal that Woo made when I did the 1/8 ounce weights for $1.99. It was literally the best deal that I have ever found on tungsten. So decided to give him some more business and give him that Pro Pack, because I've been needing new tungsten for a while, so why not start with them. But I want a new terminal tackle box as far as just weights are concerned, so I can be better organized on the water with weights and everything. That was my problem with the last tungstens I bought. I lost like what the sizes were, and I've got a lot of weights that I probably think are 1/2 ounce that are really 5/8 or whatever the case may be. So we're gonna properly organize these. I think we're gonna try one of the lure locks. We're gonna go to Academy later, see if they have them in stock yet. We got some Zappu nail weights there. I didn't get the big box out my truck. This is all just simple stuff that I always leave in the boat, but I've been wanting to reorganize. We got some ray swimmers here. Dirty, dirty, dirty baits right there. And just really backup type stuff that I keep in this little box. We're just gonna keep digging through there, but been throwing a lot of Neko rigs. It's not Nico, it's Neko. There's your pro tip of the day. So we got some little 16th ounce. I really enjoy that size, gives it a real good fall. Not too fast, not too slow type deal. But over here, we got some miscellaneous baits that need to be put up. Alright, so we're gonna put some of these baits away here. So here's a little top water box. Tons of walk side to side type baits. This is a Monster Bass Patriot. Pretty crazy color. And it's just a top water bait. Its little butt sits on the bottom like that. Side to side action. 3/8 ounce, pretty heavy bait. Put that in. That top water box is definitely coming in handy with these fish, starting to group up and spool up a lot more. So get the shallow water box out, shallow crankbait box out. It's getting into that time, so we're gonna put that in with the other crawl patterns. Another shallow water box, square blue box, looking healthy as well. Extra, and we got some Blue Garcia decals that we're gonna put on the boat and truck. They were nice enough to send some stuff our way, and VMC stuff. Alright, so kind of how I organize everything. This is a huge box, as you saw in the last video. This is actually the big unboxing I did in the bed of the truck. And we're going to incorporate that. I told you I'd show you how I organize everything together into one big day or afternoon or whatever of tackle organization. Now this is kind of like sneak into everything that I do, which obviously this takes a while. But for the beginning and get-go, I kind of lay out everything I know I'm going to need, and then pick out just so many boxes you can have a whole layout. So organize it just on the floor by terminal tackles. And again, like you guys saw most of this stuff in that unboxing. But I'll just put everything. Here's some creature baits, more terminal tackle, the S-Waver, the glide bait, that's got its own little box. different worms. All these spools of suffix lines, so we can put that ready to go up there. So this one here will turn into its own swim bait box. So this here, take out this River to Sea estuary. This sweet glide bait though, this thing's nasty. So that's got its own little spot. Some other swim baits. This is an Osprey Lures line through. It is a dirty, dirty swim bait. Thing does some work. So that worked out perfect. So this is just kind of a mess around hard swim bait box. So we got some of these jerk baits that we need organized as well. Here's a little jerk bait box. Man, that's an awesome natural color shad type pattern. Sweet and shallow clear water. Then the suspending black chrome. This thing pretty much in multiple style bodies of water will find them. That'll go on this far left. So jerkbait box coming together, looking nice. I always like to make sure like everything's straight and not all banged up in this box. Maybe I'm OCD about it, but the terminal tackle box. This is where I'm running. But I love keeping all my skirts up top here. I always like to have punch skirts and skirts for frogs, jigs, whatever it may be. I like to always have extra skirts. So these here are the Revenge bluegill skirts I showed in the last video. Awesome, awesome punch skirts, hold up real well. So I got some of these. These are the wacky rings, but they're in the size 9. They're smaller than the standard size. I'm gonna take this little tag out and throw it out there and just save the bag. Those are large, but these size O-rings are really good for different style finesse worms for Neko rigs, like the Airtail Wigglers from Grande Bass. Really enjoy those. They're a light worm. He's looking at me like, what the hell? Why would you kick me out? So it's easy just to grab one terminal tackle box and run with everything I need. So kind of figuring out what I need most, but I don't really use that much. So is it going? Crazy transition.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto West Sand Lake Road.
So we are heading to the store. I'm gonna run to Academy, do a little bit of shopping, get a couple stuff. They sell lure lock stuff now, which I've been wanting a lure lock box for my second terminal tackle box. I want to try their product out for tungsten weights. I feel like it's a real good way to store weights, and I want to have just one box ready to go of just like flipping weights or finesse weights, just one full terminal tackle box of weights ready to go for each event I'm going to, or going on a buddy's boat, whatever it might be. And then I want another box strictly for hooks, jig heads, all the other terminal tackle that I carry around on a daily basis. Then I can just strictly leave in the boat. Get some little baggies for weights as well, because it's a good way to store them in a box. And then we'll be right back and organizing some more tackle. Never ends, never ends. Like blue like that though? Alright, so this is the box we're gonna go with. This is the medium sized lure lock. I don't know, I mean it's essentially a 3600 from Plano, but they just call it a medium. You got some H2O Express hooks as well. 5 packs for like $1.50, 3-aught and 4-aught wide gaps. And we decided to stop here because I found the ugliest new worm. Banana seed trick worms. So I'm gonna have to buy these and go do a challenge video on them. And we'll do a Zoom trick worm banana seed challenge video, because that worm is pretty nasty, but I feel like I can still get bit on it. Alright y'all, what's up? So we're gonna finish off on a little bit of a sidetrack here. Wanted to show just more of how organized stuff. We're fast forward a day from when that video is first filmed, and we left Academy and everything, did some different organizational stuff, and just kind of ran into a couple different things and didn't really finish filming the video. But if you're anything like me and you're traveling and you're fishing all different states and different areas and you don't always have your boat with you, or even if you do, this is a really good way to store a massive amount of tackle where you're not having to keep it in the boat or in a bag or just spread across the back seat of your truck. This is a big, like, essentially a tough box is what we call it in the military, but it's a big black plastic box. This is made by a company called Clayton Tactical. It's got these 2 large latches on the side, and you can put locks there on here, and it comes with locks, and then the keys are right here. So this is a really good, just beefy box. It has 2 wheels on the back, make it easier to move. This big old handle. So this box is sweet, not to mention it holds a crap ton of tackle. So Got some empty boxes in there. I mean, tons of boxes just hold up, big old bins. Couple empty boxes, I mean, just whole big old things full of creature baits here. There's some stick worms, and I mean, just boxes all the way along. I mean, there's at least 20 3600s in here, and a couple 35s and 37s, and there's just all sorts of crap spread up in here. But this is a dang good way to hold a mass amounts of tackle. It makes it really easy to move around. It kind of sucks taking this thing around stairs and, you know, different areas of a hotel if you don't have an elevator. But other than that, especially just, you know, rigging in the back of your truck or in someone's boat or your boat, whatever it might be, this is really easy just to kind of pull out the bed or pull out the back seat of the truck, and you have, I mean, everything spread out into one big box. It's essentially waterproof. You're not gonna be able to submerge this thing, but it's gonna keep your stuff dry in the event it rains on it. But we're gonna talk about this guy right here. So like I said before, this is the medium-sized lure lock. It's sized like its competitors, like its other boxes, but this is gonna get its own full review. I'm gonna go over the lure lock itself, but I just want to show you the last time here to finish this video how I organized my tungsten. And what makes this box so special is because I can literally just hold this thing any direction. That tungsten staying still, upside down. So just how I went and organized it, I went from 1/16 to 1/8, quarter, 3/8, half, 3/4, 1 ounce, and 1 1/2 ounce weights. And then there's just some miscellaneous stuff. Got some bobber stoppers, extra weights back here in a little bag. But there's just, you know, essentially what this lure lock box is it's got a sticky gel on the bottom that's waterproof, heat proof up to 200 degrees. So you can't really go wrong with this box. It was excellent. I actually first saw it in hand at the Classic Expo. I talked to one of the owners there, and it's just a really cool design. And it's been around for a while. It's just making its way into the fishing world, but it's been in the world of like tools and mechanics wise for a little bit. So they're just making their run here in the fishing world. It's actually a really cool product. So we'll close this and I'll tip it upside down and show you. The 1.5 ounce and all those bigger weights might fall over, but because gravity still works. But so yeah, there's a couple of them. You know, the big ones fall, but essentially what it does, man, it keeps all the tungsten intact. I mean, like I said, the bigger ones, they don't really move around on the side. You tip it upside down, gravity's gonna do its thing, whatever. This thing isn't like straight magic, but it's awesome. Like I said, I mean, so you can take these, that's an 1.5 ounces. You see, I mean, they don't roll around. Put that in there. I mean, nothing rolls around, doesn't move. They're not moving around, chipping each other up and whatnot like they do in a normal box. So I'm gonna start organizing my tungsten in this little lure lock box. I'm probably gonna get another one. I want one to where I have my lighter weights in one, my heavier weights in the other, but we're working on finishing up that. I wanted to try just one box to see how I like it, and it is a dang good product, so definitely gonna be investing in some more of those. So they're pretty cool. Make sure you check them out. And again, I'll probably do an entire video once I get another box and I have a bigger box, a small box, and I have more variety of the lure lock series. That way I don't just not talking about one box holding my tungsten. And I'll give like an update and let you guys know how I like it. Thanks for tuning in today though, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tons of organization, everything from rods and reels to terminal tackle, lures, all that good stuff. So hope you guys enjoy kind of that vlog series. I know I like doing these kind of videos. I don't like just going out and hammering fish all the time. Just kidding, I don't hammer fish. But just not putting a fishing video up every day. I know a lot of people like seeing behind the scenes stuff, and not to mention it helps people with organization tips for their own tackle back home. You know, that tactical box, I don't see a lot of guys doing that. Most of the time when I pull that big old thing out at the ramp, people are like, wow, you know, what is that? And just really helps as far as organization wise, and just keeping everything in one spot opposed to having tackle in the boat, the truck, the room, wherever. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you throw a thumbs up if you enjoy this style of video. Leave a comment below if there's other stuff you'd like to see, whether it's how I keep stuff in my boat, how I organize tackle in my boat. Because I know myself, I like seeing how other people are doing stuff, and so I can kind of adopt their things and implement them into my own kind of fishing style. So hope you guys are getting out there and catching bigger fish than I am, that's for sure. Had a struggling weekend, got on some really good fish on the big pond. Had another long 2 days of fishing that just I couldn't pull them together, but you know what, that happens, that's fishing. Hope you guys are on them, catching some big ones, and as always, get out there, stay stress free, and we'll catch you guys right back here on the Bass Lure channel. Some more fishing action, tackle action reviews coming your way, so make sure you guys stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate the constant support, and we'll catch you guys again. Y'all take it easy, see y'all.